Okay, so have you ever been to like a convention and people wear their like the name tags and their badges? Or you might be at a meeting and people just wear right. So I brought with me a name badge and a couple of name tags. And in fact, they're blank. Okay, we're not going to just deal with one. We're going to deal with four. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm going to have you write something on these cards in just a moment, and I'm going to make a prediction. Okay, I'm going to make a prediction. I knew which one you would choose. Okay, we can talk about anything under the sun. Speaking of, we could talk about weather. We could talk about movies. We could talk about candy. We could talk about anything, people. Okay, so what I want you to do is I just want you to simply think of a topic. Just think of one.
Fame.
Okay, all right. I was going to try to read your mind, but you just told me, so. No, I'm just kidding. No, we'll get to the prediction in just a moment. So fame, okay, fame. When you say fame, are you talking about like famous people?
Yeah, famous people.
Famous people, okay. All right, let's do this. I also have 2 markers. I have a red marker and a blue marker. I'd like you to take one if you would. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You take the blue, okay. And what I'm going to have you do is I just want you to, off the top of your head, and it doesn't matter if I know right now because you're going to write them down on these blank name tags, but I want you to think of 4 famous people. So obviously you know this would be very difficult for me because there are so many different famous people, right? Pierce Brosman. Is that right? Brosman? Is that how you say his last name? He was he played 007. What else? I don't know what else he played in, but okay. So I know of him. Alec Baldwin. Okay. What's he famous for?
He's played in a few movies.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay,
Well,
okay, all right. So, next.
Here, I'll just keep across this foot.
He only needs 4 famous people, folks. Just 4. Just 4, that's all you need. Rihanna, okay, all right. Riri, okay, next. You hang out with her? You ever hang out with her?
I wish.
These are all people you've hung out with, right?
I wish.
Yeah, that'd be cool though, huh?
This one I wish.
Chloë? What she played in?
Oh, she's played in a number of movies.
Moretz. Chloë Grace Moretz.
Fifth Wave, she's played in a bunch of other stuff too. Big Mom's House too.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, so you could have picked any famous people.
Yeah.
Okay. I told you in the beginning. I made a prediction. I knew you would choose one of these. Now you say, well, how do you know? Why don't you just show me right now? I can't because I want them to see it here firsthand, and you don't even know exactly which one yet. But as I crawl inside your mind, what I want you to do is, it is creepy. You might feel the warmth, okay? In fact, you might feel a little psychotic at times too. They'll tell you to take the pill, but don't worry about it. Anyway, back to the prediction, okay? I want you to pick a celebrity. It doesn't matter which one. Chloë Grace Moretz, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put, listen to you, You like her, huh? All right. We're gonna put Chloë Grace Moretz, we're gonna put her name tag in the name badge holder, okay? And what we'll do is we're gonna put this on your neck, just like...
I'll take my ears off.
Yeah, just like so. In fact, I'll tell you what, we're gonna do it this way. We're actually gonna put it behind you, that way you can't see the name tag at the moment, okay? And they can't see it at the moment. But that leaves us with Pierce Brosnan, Alec Baldwin, and Rihanna. You could have picked anybody. You chose Chloë Grace. Pretty ironic. Now, this isn't fair because they all look the same, right? But what I've done, Ryan, is I've actually marked the backs of these cards. You see, here, let me show you. Because Rihanna here, if I turn the card over, see, she could have been your first choice. In fact, Alec Baldwin also could have been your first choice. And finally, Pierce Brosnan could have been your first choice. Now, in the beginning of this, I even had you pick a marker. You could have picked a red marker or a blue marker. You picked blue. Now, did you notice anything about these? They all are red back cards saying first choice. You picked a blue marker. You wrote the names in blue. You have a blue string on the name tag itself. Do me a favor. Take that name tag, turn it around, and take a look at the back side of that because you picked the only one that was, of course, not just blue back, but was, of course, your choice.
Your choice.
And that would have been Chloë Grace Moretz, right?
Yeah.
So there you have it. I hope you enjoy this prediction, and I knew you would choose her. Well, it's hard not to.
Yeah.